Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corpse Runner Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
This is Jazz from Double Dobby.
This is Odorous from Quad. You're listening to RABID NOISE
on RABID Radio.
Turn it up.
Welcome to RABID NOISE on RABID Radio. That was Battles 1 from Helloween's upcoming album, My God Given Right. And joining me on the program now is the one and only Markus Grosskopf from Helloween. What's going on, man?
Hey, going very, very good. Record is done. We're doing some interviews. We're planning some shows. Everything is rolling. You know, we keep it going.
Awesome, man. Well, it sounds like it's a busy time. You're just about to release your 15th studio album, My God Given Right,
There's a lot of music in my life.
Oh man, that's the way. It's the best way to do it. So My God Given Right is absolutely amazing. When you guys set out to write an album, do you usually start with an idea of the structure of the tracks and the direction, or?
It's like I'm personally collecting only melodies, you know. If the melody is good, you can create a song around it. You can play the riffs to it. You can put the keys to it. You can put the keynotes to it. But the melody has to be right, if you ask me, you know. Everything else you can put around it and build it up as a Helloween song. To me, it's always just like the melody that needs to kick off. And then you can take it from there.
Well, that's what makes you guys so catchy, because, you know, all the songs are memorable, you can sing along to them, and it's just amazing how you guys just keep pumping out these awesome tracks, man. Well, you guys have been together for many years now, and there are only a few bands that I can think of that, you know, have hung around that long. You know, what do you think the secret is?
I don't know. It's when we started off, we never thought of what it's gonna be like doing a big career in rock and roll. But sometimes we thought it's only fun going out touring, drinking, and having a lot of fun and all that, touring, recording. But as far as the business comes in, you have a lot of problems with that, of course. And you just have to make decisions. And in the beginning, you wouldn't see what this big part of the whole thing will eat up a lot of energy. And then you have like personal problems coming at you, and you gotta have to solve them. And suddenly you realize it's not only like rock and roll, going out drinking, playing, partying, but everything else is coming with it. All that business kind of bullcrap is coming at you, and you somehow got to deal with it. I saw people just like giving up when there was like the first record contract, and they had to deal with a lot of stress. They had to deal with members thinking different about what they can do. But our secret is like, you know, you have a problem, you sit together, you deal with it to solve the problem and to get it out of the way. And it's just like more than once we've been down to the ground having zero, you know. There was nothing, and we started off again just because we sit down together thinking, all right, let's try it again. We solve the problem, we see the problem, and then, you know, try it again. You just don't have to, you don't need, if you're scared about doing things like that, coming into that situation, you're definitely wrong in the wrong business, you know. You gotta just deal with it and solve the problems, even if you have to make some cruel or sad decisions sometimes about managements, record companies, and members and all that. But you got to solve it to carry on, you know.
Have you become closer friends over the years, do you think?
Yeah, it's just like more easy working. The longer you play, the stronger the unit gets, you know. It's really great. It feels like wonderful if you can work and then knowing what the others want from you, and you can expect what you can get from them. It's just like so much easier working like this, you know.
Definitely, man. Well, you guys are such an influential band, especially in the power metal genre, and it's really grown over the last few years, I've noticed, you know, with a lot of bands taking that style. Do you pay close attention to other bands in that genre?
Well, not really. I know all the old bands because we're hooking up, meeting at the festivals, having a drink together. That's why I love the festival season so much. You meet the people, you have a talk, you share a couple of beers, and you have such a lot of fun, you know. But the really new bands, I'm actually not so into it, I'm afraid. Because there's so many of them, and there's like more than 50 releases a month, and I can't just follow all that.
It's definitely, it's just coming out of everywhere, man. But it's an exciting time. It definitely is for music, and it must be great going to meet up with the old pals and touring buddies at big festivals, and you know.
Yeah, it's a festival season starting soon. We go to rehearsal a week or two, and then we heading off to some festivals. And we got 1 or 2 each week from now on till September, October, something. There's almost each weekend there's a festival going on that we can go there to play and meeting some people, some good old friends and a lot of fans. And it's just fun. Weather is nice. Everything you do outside. I kind of like it a lot.
It's my dream to go to Europe and go to all those festivals, because we don't have it as much as what you guys do down here in Australia. We've got Soundwave and a few other ones like that. What's your favourite? What's your favourite festival?
I don't know. There's a lot of Wacken is, of course, one killer festivals which I like a lot, because I've been on Wacken as a guest. There was like 3,000 or 4,000 people, you know. It was on the field where there now is only tents and people are sleeping and eating and drinking, right? Mm-hmm. And I kind of like that festival. It got really big, it got real famous, and I kind of like it. But I like all the other festivals we're doing a lot. You know, there's a lot of festivals. We go always over again and doing it, and it's just nice. It's just a nice season. Sometimes we play, like in Scandinavia, we play some market squares, you know. It's free for the people. We've been invited by the government to play there. You play with punk bands, you play with pop bands, then there's Helloween, then there's a reggae band, and people come drinking beer, enjoying each and every note of it, and finding it very funny. I kind of like that a lot, you know.
Oh man, I would love if Australia was like that. I think so many of my friends go over to Europe and come back and say how great it is, and just hearing you talk about it makes me really jealous.
It's nice. It's just, I like it a lot.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Well, I remember years ago working in a record store, we used to sell heaps of like Helloween patches, and along with CDs, of course.
Right.
What's your favorite piece of merch that you've collected over the years?
I'm still like it's like the colored vinyl. I think it's great. It looks great. And all the pictured vinyl I really love. It's like when we do a picture vinyl now with Nuclear Blast back again, you know. I think it's very cool to do some like different colored vinyls. I think this is a great collector's item.
Do you play them, or do you hang them up on the wall? Or?
I just hang them up. I play the CD and I just hang them up, or collect them in my collection, you know. I got a real big board where there's only Helloween records, and it gets full from year to year.
Well, do you keep a lot of like memorabilia from past tours as well?
Well, I have a lot of backstage passes here, not so that I'm collecting. I'm just too lazy to throw them away or give them away. I'm not big. I have a couple of recordings from Japan, which are coming from special shops like bootleg types. They're sounding lousy, but they're memorable, you know. It's kind of cool, but I'm not that big of a collector, you know.
Oh, well, man, it's you live in it, so you wouldn't need to collect it because you got all the memories. So,
yeah,
you know, it'd be amazing, man. Well, when can we expect to see Helloween Down Under? You got plans to?
We do a show in maybe September, October, something, August, September, October in Japan, and from there it's not so far away to come over to play a couple of shows. That's what we were talking about last week when we did the video clip for My God-Given Right. So we decided to come over for like 5 or 6 shows, saying hello, get some nice cold beers, and then go back to Germany. That's actually the plan we have now.
That's it.
It's nothing. There's no dates fixed now, but we're gonna do some cool clubs down there.
Well, man, we would love to have you guys down here because it's been a little while since we've seen you, right?
Yeah. Since just like what's that? 2008 or something,
Yeah.
even earlier.
Yeah, well, man, it's well overdue. So we'll keep the beers cold, and you bring the metal, and we'll party on.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be with you.
Awesome, man. We're going to go to the classic Helloween track, Keeper of the Seven Keys. Now, thanks for hanging with us tonight, Marcus, and all the best to you and the boys for the rest of the year, and get your asses down.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much, and see you there in maybe the last quarter of this year, I would say. Cheers.